அதுக்கு ஏன்டா நீ ஒன்னே அடிச்சுக்கிற? I remember a time when we were starting this podcast.
I was like this as well.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I was going to say. Like, there's no difference. எல்லாரும் அதே மாதிரி தான்
அதே மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
இருக்கு.
Which is good because it shows consistency in energy levels.
Which is
அப்போவே
needed.
மாறல எப்போ மாறாது.
So what is needed? Why you need why you need consistency in life?
Why?
அவங்களே கேட்குறேன்டா. Why do you need consistency in life?
So that you produce the same results again and again.
Yeah.
No improvement. No
deterioration.
improvement.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So do you believe in arranged marriage?
ஏன் திடீர்னு கேட்குறேன்? What is this கேள்வி?
Because we are married, he is single. So do you believe in arranged marriage?
Are you all arranging something? That's why you're asking.
No. Cannot find anything stupid enough to marry you.
Should be a yin and yang, right? So you're calling me smart?
No. I don't believe in yin and yang.
I do.
I believe in yang and yang. You are one stupid yang.
So you're calling my potential partner stupid?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I will ask her, you stupid.
இவனை போய் கட்டிக்கிறேன் நீ ஊழல் உனக்கு
இவரா
இவரா
You can do better, my friend.
நான் எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஹாட் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி தெரியும். நான் எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஹாட் ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி தெரியுமா? என்ன எத்தனை பேர் வந்து மேட்ச் மேக் பண்ணுறாங்க தெரியுமா? நான் ஒரு பேசிக்லி ராயத்தரதாக்கா கழுவ வேண்டியதாக இருக்குது. பட் எனிவேஸ் அரேஞ்ச் மேரேஜ். Yes, actually.
You believe in arranged marriage?
Yeah, actually I do.
When would, like, enna mari or soolnilaila arranged marriage? Like maybe you never never get partner by like maybe 40 years old, then arranged marriage, or on the default you don't believe in love marriage, you only believe in arranged marriage. What's the
I believe in I'm in a very peculiar spot because I don't believe in like finding the right one, you know, all those kind of nonsense. It's more of like if you connect and you can vibe with the person.
So you don't believe in the concept of soulmates?
I don't.
Nah, I also don't. I don't.
Do you?
No.
I also don't.
I don't. It's like soulmates ஆகுது குப்பை ஆகுது.
இல்ல soulmates-க்கு அர்த்தம், what is your definition of soulmates again?
It's like two
Believe about that one person destined for another.
Yeah.
All that
I mean,
crap.
I believe in destiny, yes,
it's
but
like Sivan and Sakti lah, basically.
Soulmate, yeah. I mean the destiny is one thing, but soulmate, like,
as in
there's also the fact that soulmates don't actually get together also. Like, you know, there's the thing where you get married to someone but the person is not your soulmate.
no, I think soulmate is the belief that there's one person out there in this world who is exclusively will match you 100%.
Yeah.
So that's that concept I don't believe. No.
What if let's say my soulmate is born in Brazil?
Flight
you
எடுத்துட்டு
cannot
போ.
flight எடுத்துட்டு போல.
Yeah.
But that you must know that the person is in Brazil.
So I wouldn't know.
I feel that your soulmate is the person who has the exact type of feet arc as you.
அப்படியா?
Be the in soulmate.
Yes.
console அடிக்கணும்.
நீயா என் சப்பத்தோட மித் சொல்ல உடைச்சிட்டியே.
I am deeply sorry. It's just one time.
ஜஸ்ட் ஒன் டைம்ல உடச்சி நாசமாக்கிட்டேடா. நான் ஷூவை போடுறேன், என்னடா இது கால் ஒரு மாதிரியா போகுது, வலிக்குதே.
The upper of the shoe just like morph into something.
அப்போ இல்ல. So for some context, we went KL for the event, right? Society Mac Hello உங்களோட ஈவென்ட்க்கு தான் வந்திருந்தோம்.
Yes.
So என் பிளாக்குக்கு கீழே வந்து சொல்கிறான் 5 மணிக்கு காலையில், டேய் நான் சப்பாத்து கொண்டு வர வந்துட்டு நென்மி வாஸ் ஜெஸ் ஓகே கேன் ஐ பிரிங். ஸோ ஃபார் 2 days only he wore the shoe, right? நான் அடுத்த
one day I only wore for the event. Only wore for the event.
ஸோ நான் சிங்கப்பூருக்கு திருப்பி வந்து அந்த ஷூவை வேலைக்கு போட்டு போகிறேன். Then காலு வலிச்சிச்சு ரொம்ப. Then few days I want to see one kind. Then I step on the insole and see everything like different, not like my feet like that. Then I see everything inside the middle all gone. Then I said, நாய சன் பேக் குட்டைய சப்பாத்து குடிச்சிட்டு இடிச்சு நாசமாக்கிட்டான்டா.
I am deeply charine.
சரி சொல்லு, what is your belief about arranged marriage?
Yes.
You know, என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன், it's more of like, if let's say எந்த வயசுலயும் அரேஞ்ச் மேரேஜ் பண்ணிக்கலாங்கிறது என்னோட இது. It's to me, it's like, are you responsible enough to actually have someone else in your life and share that joy, share that sogam, kobam, everything, you know, because it's like every emotion together ma. So and the maturity or responsibility or ma in arranged marriage, to me, I think that's a very key factor. But I also am aware that you sort of like build these things up in your marriage, because it's completely two different. Like you all actually were telling what கல்யாணம் பண்ணி பாரு அவனை பத்தி உனக்கு தெரியும்னு சொல்லுவீங்கல்ல. Like like you will learn about your bad points and all that stuff. So
I mean, relationship itself is okay enough.
Relationship, yeah. So for me, I'm an emotionless fucker lah.
Sorry?
I'm an emotionless fucker. No, I don't know. I don't use a lot of my emotions. That's also.
I don't, but you are emotional. I don't believe.
No, காதல்னு வந்தாக்கா it's like
நீ காதல இருந்தது இல்லையே.
இல்ல இருந்திருக்கேன்.
No, that doesn't count.
நான் predator
Maybe he was in school or something, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't count. There wasn't a relationship.
23 hours ta.
It doesn't count. You will know. How I know it doesn't count? I ask you, were you in a relationship? Sort of, that means you're not in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you will know already.
Yeah.
இல்ல as in yeah, I think given my circumstances within my circle as well, right, I think just emotionally I switched off, I would say. That's the proper way. So I don't, and with my eyesight also, I don't really see shit. So like I cannot.
So all you can do is feel what?
Yeah.
Yeah lah. So
Feel physically, not feel emotionally.
I think you're just guarded off.
It's satyamadalla.
Because like I know you're emotional. You are way more emotional than me.
I'm emotional.
I am more emotionless than you.
I'm emotional when it comes to business, as an example.
So you're not. So you're no, but
I think when it comes to relationship, I'm not emotional in
Very
that.
often.
because
Family.
I would disagree with you because you never been in the situation and relationships are very intimate.
Yeah.
So there is no
The intimacy.
there is no way you are emotionless in a relationship if you're already emotional about things like business. For sure. Yeah.
இல்ல உன் ஃபேமிலி கிட்ட யாராச்சும் நீ ரொம்ப லைக் எமோஷனலா நீ பழகிருக்கியா?
When I was younger lah, then after that.
No.
But now for us hard to compare. Like I hope also நான் வந்து ரொம்ப like
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like
shut
after
off.
a certain age,
Before I
because
was
of
very
certain things,
I
I
was
just
shut off
switched
at
off.
home lah. So yeah.
very hard to
Yeah.
like if I want to move out and all, I make a bit of an effort to
Yeah.
joke more and stuff. But வீட்ல இருக்கும்போது I was very mind my own business.
And I mean, for me, my constant is only my grandmother lah. Like my grandmother constantly, I'll banter where I can, but it's that's the only person I would say lah.
So you're emotionally available for grandmother. Yeah.
So like your emotion.
So அந்த கரெக்ட்டா ஒருத்தி வரும்போது
in terms of emotion when it comes to love,
Because you've never been in it, so how can you
arranged marriage, even the topic of arranged marriage when it comes up and whatever, you know.
இல்ல அது வேற topic of
Yeah.
getting you to marry is a
I'm
வேற
not saying
topic.
you're emotionless in love. I'm telling you, that there's not valid because you've never been in love before. I've never been in a relationship. So how do you know you're emotionless? But then you're telling me that with love and there's a specific person you're emotional with. So you have the
அது
capacity.
ரெண்டும் ஒண்ணுமா?
What?
அது ரெண்டும் ஒண்ணா?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not apples to apples, but you have the capacity. Right?
Yeah.
I've always classified them as two separate boxes.
Yes, it's a different. It's not apples to apples. But
Yeah.
It's you have the capacity to be emotional. If you have the capacity to be emotional to one person, you have the capacity to be emotional to another person. If you pick them to be what. But most of the time, if you are in a relationship, if you're really attracted to someone, you will just switch off lah.
I don't know whether I'm attracted to someone because I can't see.
That's true.
So I legitimately it's just like legitimately I can't see. So I don't know whether I'm attracted to someone or not. That's also partially the thing. So like ever since like my vision got worse, I was like, whatever lah. Yeah.
I was going to say something. You know how we say we are shut off? நம்ம
Yeah.
வளர்ந்த வீட்டில்
Yeah, yes.
How would you feel if your son was like that when he grows up?
I'll feel trouble.
Right, I also know.
Because I see myself making an effort to have everyone happy in the house.
Yeah.
It's not just about myself. So maybe my son or kids, if they grow up to be more emotionally shut off, maybe life is a cycle ஒரு இது இருக்கு வட்டம்
வாழ்க்கை ஒரு வட்டம்.
but I wouldn't like it lah because I want to make an effort to see what's going on with him in his life.
Yeah, I know. Like now also, like, after I have a son also, I realize there's certain things I should have done differently as a kid. Like, but you cannot.
Yeah,
It's part
you
of
can't
the
do.
process.
Yes, part of the process.
But it's like if my son did however I behave வளர்ந்த பிறகு, I will feel a bit trouble. Like அப்புறம் ஸ்கூல் முடிஞ்சு வந்து வீட்டில் லைக் சொந்த ரூமில் ஃபுல் நாள் இருந்துட்டு
No, I don't like that lah.
It's like I did that, but after a certain age I did come out and spend at least an hour outside with the family and all that. But it's after I realized I wasn't doing it then.
I have my reasons for shutting off like at home, but அந்த இந்த சூழ்நிலையில வந்து I do not see myself to have anyone shut off at home. I do not want to facilitate the outcome of my son or whoever shutting off at home lah. And the environment, negative environment வந்து I do not want to enforce that one. I want a positive environment at home. So yeah lah, everyone is encouraged to be emotional in my household.
Circumstances are different in each and everyone's
ஆமா
path, I would say. So there must have been a reason why you're shut off to a point. So now when you realize it, like shit, இதை பண்ணிருக்க கூடாது and all that. Now you know why you all shut off. You can actually sort of like, my theory is you can probably avoid that with your kids, basically. You know, like you've been through that, you know what exactly that feeling was. My theory is you would be able to relate that and sort of like give them the space needed, but also know when to pull them back. That's what I think.
For me, there was no common interest. That's why I just shut off.
So you'll start building your common interest there, right?
I mean, I had most common interest with my father. So I did like activities like chess, carom, football, even PlayStation I play with him, like everything. And my mother is not that time. My mother is like watch TV. So when my father got taken like passed away, then there's a void.
Yeah.
No one filled it. My cousin brother came and filled it to some extent, but I only see him like a couple of times a week. What? So it's அதுக்கு பிறகு I just became a bit more self-sufficient in a way. So அதனால தான் and then I started enjoying. I always enjoyed my own company because I like growing up I faced abuse from outside, not family, outside. So I always felt in my shell most of the time and I felt comfortable by myself. So it just amplified it even more. So that's why for me. So I'm in my house. I always like desperate to go back, spend time with my son. I have to be back by 9 as much as I can. So at least I can do something with him.
So yeah, you're taking steps to, you know what that void was for you.
Yeah.
And you're taking அந்த ஸ்டெப் எடுத்து நீ வந்து போற சரி இதை நம்ம பண்ணாக்கா மேபி இது like you know you're solutioning really.
No, but as a parent, right, as a fear, I won't say fear, but you know, it's teenagers always rebel.
Correct.
So there's a fear like fear தெரியாது, but some kids, right, like when you go to school they don't want to be seen with their parents. I don't want it to get to that phase.
No, I know, I don't.
Yeah, it's very hard pin.
இல்ல
But it's from parents' perspective. Like kids when they don't want to be seen as still parent doing this for you. Then school they will get bullied. I understand that, but I don't want it to be seen as
they're too dependent on the parent.
Yeah, no, because boys will bully each other for all this shit, right? But and I'm a boy, so we are boys, we will know. For small thing we'll make fun.
But you also need to understand different generations take things differently.
Yeah lah.
I know, இல்ல ஒரு இது புரியுது, kids are being kids வந்து இது எல்லா ஜெனரேஷனும். உங்கள் அப்பா காலத்தில் வந்து அவர் பள்ளிக்கூடத்துக்கு போனப்போ அது வேறு, அவங்க அப்பாவோட போனது வந்து வேறு. ஏன்னோ நீ உங்கள் அப்பாவோட போனது வந்து அது வேறு. இப்போ உன் புள்ள வந்து உன்னோட போகிறது வந்து I think that would be completely different.
Yeah. Because no, but teenagers rebelling and teenage behavior is consistent.
Teenagers is different. நீ டீனேஜரோட நீ இது பண்ணி when my father used to tell me, son, you need to grow with your kids.
Yes.
The problem is parents, most parents, especially mothers,
They stay the same, yeah.
They always stay the same because they always see that kid.
As a kid, as a baby.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Always.
And that's the thing I face.
Yeah.
Like no matter, somehow I'm the youngest one.
Yeah.
So I had
even worse.
I had the problem. So no matter what I do, no matter what I achieve, I'm always the one who doesn't know anything.
Not only the part where it doesn't know anything, but they will overprotect you when actually
which is annoying.
You don't need.
It seeps through my life now. Like whenever somebody cares for me, right, I cannot accept. I don't know if it's an issue, but I just cannot accept.
It is an issue. It is an issue.
I rather please fuck off. I can do myself.
Yeah, it is an issue. You imagine, right? உனக்கு touch wood, heart attack வந்து நீ
Not nurse or doctor.
nurse வந்து sir, you need to do bypass. No, touch wood.
No. Professional medical help, yes. But if like I got fever or something, right? I don't know why. I just don't like when you like put a bottle outside my room or something. I will please fuck off. I will go take myself.
It is an issue.
Yeah,
you need help actually.
Yes.
You need help.
No, but it's I identified the cause of it because I was overprotected, and I do not like it.
Yeah.
I fought so hard to be self-sufficient and all that, and then no matter what which I can do, and then like when they care for you, it is, which is fine, it's nice, but I just don't like it. I rather do things myself. I rather be like self-sufficient. I don't like when I injured. Oh, how are you? Very pain. Normal. போயிடும்.
அதே தான் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் நம்பர் காண்டி உழுதுடியா சத்துடியா
எல்லாம் ரெஸ்ட் ஐ ப்ரிஃபர்ட் இட். இன்னும் சாவலையா? எஸ்.
ஷாரிஃப், what about you? What about
me?
Yeah. So இவனுக்கு வந்து நீ நல்லா இருக்கான்னு கேட்டா அவனுக்கு பிடிக்காது.
Yes.
ஒன்னு
I rather நீ இன்னும் சாவலையா? I prefer. I don't know why.
Very good.
I'm okay. Like, I appreciate all kinds of appreciation, love. The banter kind, I love it. The more how to say, ரொம்ப அக்கறையோட கேட்டு, and then I also appreciate. I'm not like I don't want one and I don't want the other lah. So I'm okay. But I think I realized we both have been emotionally shut off, but then we grew up differently when it comes to interacting with our family. Immediate family. And because my father had different interests, and I had different interests growing up, so I couldn't bond with him that much. Though he was very present in my life all the time. Amma vandu she for me, when I don't vent, but when it comes to listening to advice, I take the advice of my mother more in that sense. The appa solra picture வந்து like I there was a repulsion from me in that sense. ஏன்னு தெரியல, but maybe I don't know, maybe the way the advice was delivered was more condescending or what lah, so that's why I couldn't take it well. So certain form of disrespect, right, it unlocked something in me, like ஒரு மாதிரியான ஒரு
as in certain form of
You being disrespected.
Yeah, like not all forms of disrespect. ஒரு like condescending பேசுறது.
the பிஸ்மில்லா பிரியாணி, கேவலமான பிரியாணி சொன்னது அதுவா?
அது வேற. அது
இல்ல புரியுது.
அது ஒன்னும் ஓட்டுறாங்க. Especially the Zah Ismail guy. He telling his opinion. Why you fucking unhappy?
Hey, I'm sorry. A lot of people actually agreed Bismillah biryani is terrible.
A lot of people also agreed it's amazing.
No,
so
yes,
the point, case in point. So yeah, where was I? Disrespect. And so yeah, it's not all forms of disrespect. More condescending kinds of disrespect. Like example, ரொம்ப sarcastic-ஆ like நீ like கீழ்த்தரமா பேசுறது.
Put you down lah.
Put you down. So I didn't do well with that kind of tone. But other forms of what do you call that? of
Disrespect.
no other forms of, I mean all forms of disrespect I have like a problem with that. But that was the one that really like gets into
Your nerve lah,
my nerves, really gets onto my nerves. That one will spark a fire in me lah, something like that. So maybe it's a good thing. Yeah. Amma வந்து she's the one who always advised me. So அவங்க சொல்ற பேச்சு வந்து it resonates with me more, which is funny because I wanted to look up to a more male figure. So instead I looked up to my mother, which is like a bit different when growing up. A bit different from other households when growing up. So that's something unique about my upbringing that I would say.
Do you have any? I wouldn't use the word. I use the word regrets very lightly here. But if let's say நீ வந்து இப்போ நீ கடந்து இப்போ இந்த வயசுக்கு வந்துட்ட, உனக்கும் ஒரு பிள்ளை இருக்குது. இப்போ நீ மறுபடியும் நீ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நீ செஞ்சது வந்து நீ ஏதாச்சும் பெட்டராக செஞ்சுருக்கலான்னு நீ நினைக்கிறியா?
எதில் I mean upbringing or புள்ள வளர்க்குறது?
The way you grow up basically. Like இப்போ வந்து you said there was a void for you, there was a space, so you're doing all you can to raise your kid in a way, to not spend time 9 o'clock வர அந்த நீ சொல்லிட்டு இருந்த.
I will go to my one. No, mine is loosely. You're using my example loosely. I'll go into it after he's done.
Yeah. So அதே மாதிரி நீ வந்து உன்னோட அப்ரிங்கிங் வந்து இந்த மாதிரி you have this எப்படி சொல்ல?
No, I had several issues with how I was brought up lah. So how would I have done things differently? Is it?
How would you do things differently now that you have a kid?
Now with my kid?
Yeah.
No, as a kid. Knowing what you know.
Now you are in your father's shoe.
Okay.
Now you are a father.
Okay.
Now you know how things are, right? Would you have done things differently when you were a kid? Given all the issues?
Now knowing things, yes, I would have done differently. I think one aspect of improvement that I wanted to have was communication. இப்போ when வீட்டில் இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு when I was growing up from kid to teenager to young adult, it didn't occur to me. But as I moved out, have a own family, interacted with the other side of my wife's family, எனக்கு என்ன like தெரிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா, or what I realized was that communication was a weak point in my house. So communication among my family and also for myself. So any form of negative feelings, not even positive feelings, we won't voice it out. We just let it pass, which was actually quite toxic when I look back.
So nothing. There was like no.
Not toxic. Okay, I'm sorry. I wouldn't use the toxic. I would say it's actually quite detrimental for emotional development. So it took a while for me to develop emotionally in that aspect.
Okay.
To communicate your feelings and then to say I didn't like your tone and all that. என் வீட்டில் வந்து எல்லாரும் பேசிட்டு and then they will just stay silent. The healing comes by just
time.
Yeah. இப்போ like when I move out and then I see other people interacting, right? Then எனக்கு தான் தோணுச்சு like இப்படி தான் கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணுவாங்களா? Okay. So it was something new to me. Like for the most part of my life, like I didn't know how to do this. Maybe did it? I don't know whether it showed in my friendship with you guys. My lack of communication before and after marriage. So I did not know. But when I married and moved out, and then I see how
things,
how communication was done between family members, it was something enlightening for me. So it's a learning point, and I try to implement open communication in my household lah. அது ரொம்ப முக்கியம் lah, open communication.
With us, you don't communicate after you got married.
Yeah, that's one thing lah.
Before I call you
actually
we call each other very
Yeah.
After you got married, Javar and I spoke about it before. You sometimes like after you got married, we don't talk as much.
Yes.
So there's a distance after marriage.
Yes, there
you
is.
don't share about your family stuff, nothing. So it's like a.
No.
He doesn't. So I think Javar and I spoke about it.
Yeah.
In recent times, actually, yes.
No, ever since you got married.
Compared to the first few years, Recently, yes. I think in recent times he has opened up a bit more. It's maybe not to the extent as you were before marriage, because that one I don't know. I only knew you more after marriage actually.
No, I know before.
Yeah, so but after marriage definitely there was that distance.
So yeah, there's
Then after that
I'm
started.
not saying it's a fault or anything. Just
No.
to say it's a
Yeah.
still communication before after two different markers, right? To us it's different because you don't talk as much and you don't share about your personal stuff. Last time you did.
I did right.
Yeah. Last time you talked to me very often. Like on my way back, you'll call me from house, and I'll be talking to you outside my house. All.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I remember.
Yeah. So then, so it's two for us. It's Sharif, me and Jawar. Because Jawar and I were closer to you. Right? For us, there's a pre-wedding Sharif and a post-wedding.
Post-wedding Sharif.
Now the perception we get is you're more reserved. You don't want anyone to know what's happening in your house.
Okay.
No,
நடக்கிறதுக்கு I mean சொல்றதுக்கு it's like
but you don't share about your like Jawar and I, right, our communication is so open to the extent where tips or arguments or what, right, we share. But with you, we don't know anything.
Okay.
Even if there's a small tip for stupid argument or nothing, right, we don't know anything.
Okay.
And for all of us, like Kalyan family is our life, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, and we only see each other once in a while, and we don't FIFA also. Like
yeah.
there's no chance to communicate. So there's a so after you got married, the friendship is a bit distant compared to pre.
There is.
Yeah, so there is a bit of distance. So communication wise, maybe in the friendship context, I don't know if it applies, because I have always felt that you communicated openly before. But now maybe in your family setting you carry it forward. Maybe you transferred it to your family now.
Maybe
lah.
Yeah. As with the communication, you guys, I felt that சொல்றதுக்கு அவ்வளோ இல்லை. Yes, சண்டைகள் quarrels happen. It's
But
on the low, like nothing like serious that like, oh shit, I need advice for son. It's been quite maybe புள்ள பிறந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து it was a bit difficult for me to adapt lah. Maybe உங்ககிட்ட சொல்லியிருக்கேன் after இது saying that you won't be as seen as the priority anymore, so you need to deal with that.
Yeah, you told me
some things like that lah. I've shared with you. But yeah, புள்ள வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் is like I've
one thing we need to, so like one thing I've noticed as a single guy, right? Because I've seen you all before wedding, after wedding, in context of how we're doing the podcast. நீ சொன்ன distant தான் இருக்குன்னு, correct? But there's one place we keep constantly communicating is within the podcast. நீ நம்ம old episodes போய் கேட்டு பாரு. It feels like actually we are catching up after a long time. The topic was just slotted in because like for the fuck of it, honestly. But I felt like that Zoom calls basically, right, was us catching up.
I mean, obvious reasons that can't happen now lah for
Yeah, I guess. And I mean, one of our hosts also said now we are working colleagues. We're no more.
I mean, case in point, right? I mean, maybe I felt like that lah after a while.
No, but then that's actually something to look at. Because
Yeah, it is something to look at. Well, I felt alarmed that why am I looking at them like that suddenly? Like,
So is it a communication from your side or from us?
exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's something to actually think about. Because I know I've not changed a single bit. I'm still the same idiot as I am.
If anyone can say this here, right, it's me and him. Because we're literally colleagues.
Friend! Too sweet!
half the time, you know, he come to my area, and him, right? Then the people around me don't know how to react. Because when he come, I say, oh, this guy again, fuck off. Go away, lah. See, then they're like, because I don't think they use
They're used to it. I don't think that, you know, like whenever I look at your boss, also, like, they're like, what the fuck?
Go away, lah. Because I can hear his footsteps coming. No, it's not nothing to do with his size. It's literally the acoustics. You can hear the footsteps.
Yeah.
And I know he's the one, I mean, he takes heavier footsteps there because the rest of the people there are all girls. So they walk a bit lighter.
Yeah.
So when he comes, I'll know.
Yeah. So communication, how do I improve it?
No, no. First question is it something you need to improve?
You
that's
want
the
No.
Yeah, that's just
You
the thing.
want to, is it?
I would like to improve,
then-
but I don't know. Is this
To me, honestly, right, I think in my opinion, you communicated lesser because you transferred that with your family, and that's actually completely. We're not saying that's wrong. I think that's completely correct. Because on the safe space, you needed that. And the safe space, and the safe space வந்து உன் குடும்பத்தார்கிட்ட நீ அதை you got that, so you transferred that. That's what I think.
Maybe for me it felt like நாங்கள் 4 பேர் வந்து ரொம்ப இப்போ வந்து ரொம்ப டாஸ்க் ஓரியன்டாக
அது வேற இருக்கு.
So now when I see y'all is like task oriented focus.
Correct.
Stay focused, lock in அந்த term phrasing இருக்கு. So for me it was that kind.
I mean this I know where you're coming from because I had the same thought process as well.
Maybe just இப்போதான் தோணுது like maybe there's a part of me where நான் வளரும்போது it's like I've been taught to like மற்றவங்க வந்து don't overburden other people with your this one. That stuck to me throughout. சரியா? So when it came to like maybe communicating about like even small issues, right? Now I see that சரி இவனுக்கு வந்து புள்ள இருக்கு, கல்யாணம் பண்ணி புள்ள இருக்கு, his time is super short. Jawanuko time so super short. Your time also is very very short. So why should I burden you guys with
that one, right? That one I will. That thinking, right? I've actually fought with him about this before. Not about this exact thing, but about you taking the decision away from people.
Okay.
That's wrong.
And this goes back to don't care about me. To your point.
Yeah. No, but it's true. Because you, in my opinion, if you feel it's right, it's your opinion. This is just my opinion. I'm not dumping it on you. My opinion is that if, let's say, for example, you want to share something with me, and you yourself decide that he doesn't have the capacity because his time is this way, his time is that way, and then you keep it to yourself, you are not giving the friendship a chance to sustain. Because you perceive that I am this and I won't have time for you, so you decide to just do it by yourself.
Yes,
so the relationship does take a distance, and I didn't have a choice in it. Because you made the choice for me.
Yes.
So how it happened with me and him is that sometimes he tell, okay, you'll be busy, you don't do this, he'll tell me. Then I got pissed off with me. I tell you, don't fucking tell me what to do. I can figure this out myself. If I cannot, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but now also I'm telling you the same thing, right?
Sorry?
Initially also telling you what?
And I told you the same thing, what?
No, then after that you say, okay, I'll do short form editing.
Yeah, la. So if I cannot, I'll tell you, la.
Yeah, we sort of like we switched up, la.
Yeah, la. So unlike Jawar, I actually tell you.
Exactly my point. That's why I'm actually going to come. Like in the sense, like, don't make a decision for us. You want for Jawar, you make a decision, no problem.
No, yeah. So I mean, it's true. Like I feel like when you make decisions for other people, then you'll find that you're making decisions for a lot of people. Then you'll lose a lot of friendships or other relationships that you have.
No,
so I feel that that's a mistake because people should be given a chance to decide whether or not they do. For example, I open the door. If let's say I confide in you and you show to me that you don't have the time or you don't have the capacity, then okay. But if I myself decide that you are too busy and I don't come and talk to you, then through no fault of your own, you lose a friend in a way.
Valid point தான். Valid point. நான் பார்க்குறது வந்து இஸ் லைக் எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு மென்டல் லோட் இருக்கு. மென்டல் லைக் மென்டல் இல்லை, that's another topic, another joke.
இல்லை அதை மென்டல் நிறுத்துறேன்.
வாட்ஸ்அப் குரூப்ஸில் வந்து we joke a lot.
Yeah.
Joining the jokes also, like I'll joining the mental. But when it comes to like confiding, like telling problems, and எல்லாருக்கும் like என்னோட this is my world view. எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு மென்டல் லோட் இருக்கு.
Yeah.
So things like family, work, building business take up maybe majority. இது என்னோட assumption இருக்கலாம். Yes, and the assumption is mine and mine alone. So in a way, to be polite, I try to be polite, even in friendships. Say, okay, maybe complain பண்றது, it's not the best place to complain in the WhatsApp group chat. Because complain பண்ணிட்டு you get your point across in like a few and then like I don't know how is he going to offload my how is he going to convey my emotions properly within the which is still an issue because I don't have the time to join in for FIFA sessions and then or very extremely rarely.
But we don't even FIFA now.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that's another thing because
அது என்னோட like the clock, my time clock. I
No.
had to
We
bed
don't
way
FIFA
early.
No.
Oh.
Like, so technically, I should have the most time. Technically, I got no kid, no commitment, but I can't FIFA now. Like, I cannot find the time to FIFA now, actually. Like, it's either my headspace is either something related to podcast or something related to, like, upskilling or something else. I'm always doing something. I'm always doing something. And I actually find it a pain point because I love FIFA. I really love FIFA. I love to actually score goal, help the team, and be the best striker there ever will be.
You know, they say, right, how you behave in FIFA or / Call
Yeah.
of Duty is how you will behave in on a very stressful situation in like the battlefield and all that.
It's comedian lah.
So that's what they say lah. இது யாரு சொன்னா Rooney சொல்லிருக்கான். Rooney.
Oh.
It was one of the podcasts with Rio Ferdinand, right? I think there's a recent podcast with Rio Ferdinand. Rooney சொல்லிருக்கான் வந்து the thing that he missed the most was the team bus match முடிஞ்சு போவோம்ல, they will play the PSP. So PSP விளையாண்டுட்டு since I think you can connect multiple PSPs to play that one game, right? So what happens is that communication வரும், like I'm passing here, I'm moving here, so that was what Rooney misses the most when he came to the Man United days.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why I brought it up, but
People
yeah.
play FIFA like how they play real life football. I've noticed.
Yeah. How?
no,
Yeah,
I don't play FIFA.
it's the exact same.
I never asked you all this question. So, like, okay, is it does it apply to me how I play pro club versus how
I fucking forget how you play. football,
exactly?
lah.
Yeah lah.
I wish I can remember. I honestly don't remember.
No, I find it sad, to be very honest, because to an extent where I'm not even buying the FC26. I'm probably going to buy it only in the December sale. Because it's not like we are unhappy with each other or anything like that. அந்த மாதிரி இல்ல. In plain context, this is adulting. This is actually adulting. Like, we have our own shit, we have our own emotions, we have our own safe spaces, and we just drift apart. And it's not because we want to, it's just naturally happens. And I go back to that Heavens episode. Why I'm saying that is, when I spoke to Suren and Subhash, they are 38, they saw this because when Subhash was in Australia, COVID time, they face talk. They even had drinking parties on WhatsApp calls and everything. They came to Singapore. They barely met each other. Hence why they're actually going into business together. I mean, that's not the reason, one of the main reasons.
But I don't agree that it's because of adulting. Like, people use adulting as an excuse not to do things. So I'm busy, I'm this and that, which is fine. But it's also well demonstrated where if people want to do something, they will find the time to do it. It's a fact. It's a fact. Like, it's very binary.
But then it goes by priority.
Yeah. So it depends
So-
on how much the friendship takes a priority for you, lah.
Okay, fair, yeah.
Which is why no matter how busy I am, I ask you all want to FIFA.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I fucking do a lot of things, but
No, but you see, the friendship is also a priority to me. But the timing is what I cannot.
I can juggle around my own time, but I cannot juggle around sync time with other people.
That's the thing.
So I prioritize that for 1 hour if I can.
So I think that also became a harder point, because that after 11 o'clock, right? It's either I just KO naturally. I have had this issue where I'm sleeping way earlier than I should be.
I wish.
I don't know. Yes, I know.
I'll tend to knock off around 10-ish.
And I wake up very
no,
early.
in bed. Yeah.
I wake up very early, and it's 6 hours. I always have 6 hours of sleep.
For me, I need at least 7.5.
I cannot do
I
beyond.
need to function after 7.5 hours.
I cannot do beyond that. I try to sleep so I cannot sleep. 6 is the max. So then nowadays I can. Nowadays I sort of like, I let go of a thing or two, then I like just go away. எத்தனை நாளைக்கு உயிரோட இருக்க போறோம்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான்.
No, but it really comes down to, like, people always say like adulting. It's not true, lah. If you want something, you'll do it. Not just talking about
adulting
FIFA
is
here, but generally.
Adulting is the closest I can put to the closest excuse I can give. That's the only excuse I can think in my head, because I can't think of anything else.
You're not prioritizing, lah. That's the excuse, lah.
But I do prioritize.
If you want to do it more, you would do it more often. I'm not just talking about FIFA. This generally.
Actually, I noticed it's not just the FIFA that stopped. It's just us meeting up for dinners. That also
Yeah, no, I
stopped
actually
as well.
push for that.
Actually, we should push for that. Actually,
Exactly.
yeah.
But again, the problem is everyone's timing is so off sync. You can't do that. And I am coming from a perspective, right, where I'm seeing, I see things ironically. I am seeing things. The timing does not sync for everybody, and that's the sad reality.
It doesn't,
And even like setting up once a
That's why
month.
we did FIFA.
Maybe simple activities like dinner. There could be a sync factor in
Can.
it. Yeah.
Simpler activities like FIFA.
No, FIFA was the solution to meeting up because we couldn't sing time and everybody had trouble going because they got married. So we did FIFA.
So FIFA is like you sit at home and you just play.
yeah,
But
and we
the
talk
flip
lah, yeah.
the flip side to that is
In
for,
person.
for me I'll kanala like இவன் சும்மா இருக்கானே வீட்டு வேலை ஒன்றும் பண்ண மாட்டானா வெட்டியா இருக்கானே that's the kind of comments I get. Like, I don't know whether you all get the same thing, right? But shit happens like that. So I'd rather meet out. I'd rather hang out.
I would rather FIFA lah. Because because of like economical
factors. Yeah.
yeah, economical.
அப்போ NTUCல வந்து ஒரு கேனை வாங்கிட்டு பிளாக்கில்
And I have trouble going out and because of my astig. Very bad. Like I always feel like even now.
உனக்கும் ஐஸ்டிக் வந்துருச்சா?
I've always had astig.
ஆல்வேஸா?
Yeah. So it's very bad for me. எனக்கு ராத்திரி வெளிய போனா and I'm very sensitive to like orange light. Yeah, it will hurt my eyes.
ஓ டேம் எம்பல் இல்ல
எனக்கு முடியாது. So it will start hurting and I need to drink a lot of water because ரொம்ப பேசினா my body like even now it starts heating up.
yeah
I need to drink a lot of water. My sinus will start acting up. So it hurts me physically. So I can't do it too much. That's why I rather FIFA. I can just drink as much water as I want. So that's what I feel. But I feel like, I mean, people should really think where if you all busy ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு then you're not meeting certain people. It has to do with priorities. And I know even in our IG videos they say for like even things like going for walks or something. One of the videos we did, Monica, like people say imagine having kids and being married and all. It's true, it's harder to do, but that's why there's only a few people who can do it and succeed, and you see where they are.
And actually Monica said the disclaimer, to be very honest. She actually said that where people didn't listen to it.
Yeah, not everybody can do it, but which is why the people who do it are high achievers.
Yeah.
Which because the society is not meant to let you succeed. The society keeps a lot of the people where they
Grounded,
are. And those who want to really achieve something, they will work their
Go
way
out
there.
of that shell.
They'll sacrifice sleep, they'll do this, they'll do that. The figures harm thing because they
Yeah.
really, really want it.
Yeah.
Then they'll do it. This has to do with even things like your health, things like making time for your people. It really comes down to that. And it's not easy, but it can be done.
I mean, it may seem like we're trauma dumping at this point. Not even trauma dumping. We're just, I don't know. What are we even doing now?
But talking lah.
Addressing an issue.
I don't even think it's an issue. I think it's more of like
What are you talking about that is an issue?
whatever we just spoke about. Because we are sharing about our own personal feelings and everything. This therapy session, I would say. Because it may seem like we are complaining or something like that, but we are
No,
not.
we're not
actually.
complaining.
This is just, I dare say this is actually realization.
Yeah.
For me, I got that realization when I spoke to Heaven's guys. Overthose guys.
What realization?
That we need to spend more time. That's when it's like shit, actually. Yeah, they are right. It was a switch in me, to be very honest. That's why I started dropping things. I dropped actually a couple of stuff on my side. Because I didn't think they were important over actually hanging out with friends.
Okay, law, good law. Everybody does it.
Because
Very busy, then marry. You know how many times I've heard
Yeah.
people say, "Oh, married, they got kids," then they lose touch with the friends entirely.
I've seen my father,
Yeah, it's a very.
it's only after I
normal
became a
thing.
teenager he started playing football with them and all that. There I know.
It's a
I know.
very normal thing, and it starts with what you said. Cannot sing time.
Yeah.
It starts there.
No, but the thing is, right, the cannot sing time usually comes from the married men.
Very easy to do, but here the context is different. The married men are around making time.
hey, FIFA வந்து வேற topic.
You see, you think
FIFA,
You can't make it out.
FIFA when we are talking about meeting in
இது
person,
peculiar
actually make time.
when we none of us meet in person. When was the last
Last
time?
time we went was the biryani. இவன் மலையாள சாப்பாடு கூட்டிட்டு போனேன்.
Spice Junction.
You know, when was that? Not?
That was like 2
And you're
3
telling
years
me
ago.
that you're making time. That's over a year ago. That's 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Don't
No, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no. Actually, we got busy also. To be very honest,
Yeah.
and I was actually most of the time editing where I can.
Okay.
So my time was actually sucked up in that. But again, it's not just podcast work. And I was saying there's a lot of other stuff that were happening at simultaneous. That whole stretch, I would say. Yeah.
I don't know. I will never accept that excuse. lah.
I
Not
mean,
with regards to FIFA. I'll never
to
accept.
extent it's like you
I
need
will never accept I'm too busy as an excuse. Not with regards to FIFA
Yeah.
generally.
just
If you
priorities.
have
No,
a
I'll never say
priority-
I'm too busy. Because again, it goes back to your. I didn't say I was too busy. I just
Not
said
in so many words, lah.
Yeah.
I just said I was
stretching. I had too
Stretch,
many-
yeah.
That's
That's like
I was prioritizing different things at that point. I was going back to your point, fuck. I was going back to your point,
He never
fuck.
say it's too busy.
Yeah,
He
he
never
never says
use
to
those
me.
exact words.
Illa.
I agree.
I'm not busy. நான் வெட்டியா தான் இருக்கேன்.
He's not incriminating himself. So that's the
I was like,
Right.
No, but I will stand by that, lah.
Huh?
People can say whatever they want, but if you have something that if your priority, and you say
yeah, it's about priorities. Yes.
yeah, and if you say something is a priority and you're not prioritizing it, means you need to figure something out.
Hmm.
You can be a friendship. I think most importantly, people lose their friendships as
Yeah,
when they get
yeah,
married and
yeah.
have kids. Very common first thing to go, which is sad, but people should put more effort into prioritizing it, lah. Like even now, I think when I got my house also, I told you all can come my house if you
Something
want.
to reflect upon.
I come what?
I never say you never come. Ayo. I say it's open. Like instead of going out to meet, we can like go to each other's houses or what. Maybe other people also can do it. Open up your houses.